Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Yuwita. My two last digit number on my student number is 39 and I'm from 5A Indralaya class. So today I am going to give a speech about virtual communication. So 2020 is the year where the COVID-19, where the coronavirus, is harming the world. This virus, which first appeared in the end of 2019, is spread very quickly. It can be transmitted from one person to another person with just a skin touch. Because of this, everyone are expected to do everything in their house. Everyone is not allowed to go outside their house. The terms like working from home, school from home, play from home, or shopping, even shopping from home is very familiar in this pandemic era. So these terms is popular now because of this virus, because everyone is not allowed to go outside their house. And the world seems to isolate the human from this virus. So as everyone done everything in their house, so everything is done online. So even the meeting is done online. And then this led the increase in virtual communication. So what is virtual communication? So virtual communication is communication that is carried out without meeting or face to face, or this meeting is just done in gadget with internet connection to connect one people to another people. For example, like what we've done in our class, when we join to Google Meet, when we join to Zoom, or when we video call with our friend in WhatsApp. That is one of the example of virtual communication. So this virtual communication has truly become a part of everyday life, because I am a student, so I am spend 3 until 7 hours of a day in Google Meet in virtual communication. So I spend a quarter of my day in virtual communication. It's quite a long time. So virtual communication for me has a two side of blade, like every things that have a good side and a bad side. This virtual communication has also a good side and a bad side. So one time when I visited the digital library, I once encountered several people that were making video calls to determine where the position of their friends. They are like giving direction to this friend to what path that they should follow to their meet, to where the position of these people. So this is one example of virtual communication, and this is one of the positive impact of virtual communication. Ease of communication. No doubts that virtual communication makes us easier to connect with other people with just using internet connection. Everyone with only an internet connection, no need to bother 10 kilometers to walking, or no need to taking a particular time to meet someone. They just need internet connection to meet with other people. So this is cost effective and also time saving, and of course this is practicality. And in virtual communication there are so many benefits that we can get if we done virtual communication. So however, of course, like I said before, all the things have a good side and a bad side. Even though the virtual communication has many benefits, these things also have a bad impact. So I am a student, so we done teaching and learning process in gadget in virtual communication. So when I am in the meeting of Google Meet, what I think about virtual communication is less effective, because with it, students have difficulty to receiving material, because for me, getting distance teaching is quite frustrating, because when we join to Google Meet or Zoom, sometimes we have a bad connection, or sometimes the distraction that have in house is many distraction that come from our house. So I think virtual communication is less effective in teaching and learning process, because when we have a bad signal, so what the lecturer are said is not very clear, and then I cannot hear the lesson, so I cannot receive the material well. Then also some people think that virtual communication in the classroom is not suitable for their learning style, because some people are learn by experiencing what is happening in the first hand. So not just listening and see the lecturer, they need to feel, to feel what happened. That's their learning style. So in one side, this virtual communication in a learning process is not effective for some people. So these technical matters are still lacking in virtual communication. And also virtual communication media is gadget like cell phones, like tablet or laptop, which if they are constantly allowed to see the screen of the laptop and the handphone, it is will be bad for their eyes, and also this will make a student addicted to this gadget, because when we when after the student is already done with their teaching and learning process, they will they still play their gadget, and they and this will make them difficult to release this gadget. So besides danger of gadget radiation, the gadget, like I said before, is threatened for their eyes. So then considering many benefits that can be taken from this virtual communication, but there are also some dangers and some disadvantages from this virtual communication. We as the virtual communication users should be able to use this technology wisely and as well as possible. The conclusion is, during this pandemic era, virtual communication is really liked by people. However, virtual communication has two sides of the blade, which can be positive and negative, according to our treatment of this technology. So I think that's all from my speech today. Thank you for your great attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.